guys, and welcome to day 9 in my countdown to Game of Thrones. This video is the kind of start of my 50 most epic moments in Game of Thrones, according to moi. So basically what I wanted to do was kind of give everybody a reminder of kind of some really great moments. Some of them are pretty far back, so if you haven't rewatched the series, this might be a good list. Okay, so the only disclaimer I'm going to say is I'm going to be doing a separate video for death scenes. Now, there are a couple of moments that kind of could fit in either video. I kind of just used my judgment. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, let's get started. So number 50 on the list is Jorah in the fighting pits. Oh my god. I mean, we know that Jorah can fight. He's shown it a couple of times, but I don't think he's had a whole lot of time to shine as much as he did in the fighting pits. And of course, when he like nailed that guy with the spear coming after Daenerys, like that was fucking insane. I think there are a lot of characters on the show that get a lot of praise for being super badass, but I feel like a lot of people leave out Jorah a lot of the time. The only thing I ever hear about Jorah is he's friend zone, whatever. He's a great fighter and he's a great person to have at your side. Number 49 on the list is when Tyrion saves Catelyn. Tyrion, to be fair, actually gets, even though he's kind of, his strengths are being smart and speeches and things like that, you know, he does get action from time to time, and when he saves Catelyn and like crazily beats that man with a shield, I absolutely love it. It was a great moment. Number 48 on the list is when Sam and more specifically Ghost save Gilly. This was the scene where Gilly's getting attacked by, you know, some other guys, and like it was horrifying, and Sam, of course, the knight in shining armor that he is, tries to save her, you know, and I think he probably could have, like, because he was not giving up for anything, but it, you know, kind of helped things when Ghost came in and was like, these are my people, these are Jon's people, so they're my people, fuck off, you guys. Number 47 on the list is, when Tyrion were attacked by the stonemen. I was debating putting this on this list because I'm not entirely sure how epic it was. It was just scary. It was a memorable moment. I think seeing the stonemen like kind of up close and how they attack and stuff was pretty epic, and it was just insane. I was fearing for Tyrion's life very greatly. And to kind of see the aftermath of what happened to Jorah after that, you know, it makes it all the more terrifying, and I really hope he can cure himself. Number 46 on the list is Arya kills the guy who was mocking the Red Wedding. This is kind of a short scene and overlooked, I think, a lot, but it was probably my favorite, one of my favorite scenes with Arya, where she literally fucking like did not even flinch and started stabbing the fuck out of this guy. The Hound had her back, so that kind of worked out in the end, but oh my god, it just felt so good after the complete terror and massacre of the Red Wedding that we got to see at least the smallest bit of revenge. Number 45 on the list is when Jon hangs the traitors for treason. Now this could have easily been more like a on my death scenes list than this one. I mean, if you think about it, Alistair Thorne has been there since the beginning, and so it was kind of a significant loss in a sense. I mean, I don't know if you want to call it a loss, but it was a pretty intense scene, and it really showed that Jon means business. Like, he really does. I mean, we kind of knew that already, but this really hit the nail on the head in the coffin. Like, he is not fucking around. You know, this is what happens, and I just absolutely love this scene. Number 44 is when Osha helps Bran and Rickon escape Theon and his men, where she bangs Theon, fucking starts murdering guards and makes sure that Bran and Rickon are safe. It was a moment for a lot of us where we just fell in love with her, and, you know, our love affair had continued for quite a while. She was kind of one of my favorites whenever they would go to Bran and Rickon and their story. She just, you know, is a great killer. She did what she had to do to save the boys, and that was amazing. Number 43 on the list is the Breaker of Chains scene. This scene is so crazy. I think it falls a little flat in comparison to other really great Daenerys showing of force types of scenes that she's had. However, it is so on point for her to literally launch these fucking barrels full of chains and basically letting everybody know what is going to happen. It's not an if, it's a when. And that was one of the most badass moves that she could have done walking up. You know, it was absolutely amazing. Number 42 on the list is the King of the North scene, the first one. To this day, you guys can argue and whatever, to this day, I like Robb more than Jon. I don't care. I don't care. I like him more. And I think during that scene, it was just kind of came out of nowhere in the sense of, you know, unless you read the books, but like it came out of nowhere that like everybody was just like, no, this is absolutely, we have allegiance to you. This is, you know, you are on the right side of things. The Lannisters are on the wrong side of things. Joffrey is on the wrong side of things. And we are going to help you, you know, win this war. And it just gives me chills every single time I watch it. There doesn't need to be a fight or a death for a scene to be epic. That scene was epic. Number 41 on the list, along the same lines, is when Robb captures Jaime. I wish we would have seen it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only reason that I think it's a little further down on this list. There's a couple of these epic moments that we don't actually see, but we see the aftermath. But when he rides up and kind of plops Jaime right in front of his mom, being like, here you go, like, here's our prisoner. Like, it was just such a great, triumphant moment for the Starks, and you know, they were getting kicked in the teeth. I mean, they're always getting kicked in the teeth. It's the Starks, and it was just one of a few really great moments, especially with Robb. You know, I have my love for the Lannisters, I have my love for Jaime, but that moment was insane. All right, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with part 2.